13 Colony. Cask strength. I have been looking forward to this. I found it for $20 cheaper. I think I got it $10 cheaper than MSRP, but I found it $20 cheaper than I normally see it. So I kind of jumped all over this. Caribou Crossing right here. Single barrel. Barrel select. Oklahoma. Boom. This bag is sick though for the Caribou Crossing. But let's go ahead and open it up. I want to try it. So let's get into it. I'm gonna try the Caribou Crossing. This thing is low proof. I'm not like overly excited for it. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. It's a low proof, and it is what it is. I'm not super excited for it, but I'm not expecting a whole lot. I think it's gonna be probably the best. I'll say this. I think this is probably gonna be the best Canadian whiskey I've ever had. Oh, you hear that? Hold up. Do it for the mic. Do it for the mic. There you go. It smells better than Crown Royal, I'll say that. Definitely smells better than Crown Royal. So this is pretty much aged Crown Royal made by the people who make blends. Let's go ahead and give a pretty decent pour here. Let's get this. It's light. I mean, it's pretty light. It's not a bad color. It's pretty light. Nothing too crazy. I might turn this light down, though. This light might be too bright. There we go. This might be better. Yeah, there you go. Now the focus is working a lot better. It smells clean. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put the Caribou back on this. This one is going to be, make sure it's sealed up real good because this one ain't going to get open very often. I don't want this to oxidize. This one's going to sit on the shelf for a little while. It's just not going to be one of my go-to bottles. This is a gimmicky conversation bottle. I have friends that are huge. I mean, it's a barrel select from Oklahoma, and I thought that was pretty cool. Apparently, too, here's the thing as well, is like I'm trying to create good relationships with these guys. And when I bought this and I said, oh, that's an Oklahoma Barrel Select, the guy said, yeah, I'm not telling a lot of people about this, but we have a Blanton's Barrel Select coming next month. And he told me the date. Do you see? So you never know. You never know what a buy or a conversation could start. That's pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. 80 proof, though. What's weird is it's 80 proof and it's got... I'm surprised it has more burn than I thought it would. Like, yeah, no, this would trick me and I would think it would be 100 proof. I don't know why. I don't know why it has... Is that a Canadian whiskey thing? That was not a good face. That was not a good face. I know that was not a good face. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Is it one of my go-tos? Probably not. Caribou Crossing is painstakingly handcrafted for our expert whiskey making team who have personally selected the finest whiskey available. The result is a Canadian whiskey unequivocally by any other, patiently aged, smooth, and exceptionally flavored. Caribou Crossing is available in limited quantities in select stores. Is it worth the price I paid? So I paid for this about $10 more than a bottle of Crown Royal would cost. So yes, I think it was absolutely worth the price. This would be considered, what is an equivalent? So let me see here. We're going to go to our trusty chat GP or Super Grok. Compare what is a comparable whiskey for Crown to Caribou Crossing. Let's see. It's good. I mean, it's smooth. It's smooth. It's pretty smooth. So comparably, so it's saying Caribou Crossing is actually 3 years. Actually 3 years. So that's lower than I thought it was. It's saying Crown Royal Deluxe. Yeah, so if you want a comparable one, Pendleton Director's Reserve goes for like 100 to 150. Wait, this is 20 years. That's a 20-year premium Canadian whiskey. So that's unequivocally. If you're wanting good Canadian whiskey, I would say go for this Pendleton's Reserve. That is probably more of a... so let's see here. Caribou Crossing. Crown Royal. So this is all the flavored ones. 25.30. But you can see, like, I've seen these for 150. So, and I got it for right in there. I got it for a pretty good price. So yeah, it's saying that Canadian Club 12 year. Yeah, so I mean, it's more affordable, aged longer. Caribou Crossing doesn't really seem like it's that great of a deal. But, I mean, you're getting a Sazerac. You're getting a Sazerac bourbon. Let me have another sip of this. You know what? We're going to have another sip of this. This is a good conversation bottle. I'll say that. I don't know if this is a good... But this topper, dude. This topper is badass, bro. That is a badass topper. Makes me want to drink this just to get the topper. And also, it says Oklahoma Barrel Select on it, man. How do I not? How do I not? How do I not? I'm not super proud of myself for the purchase, but I made the purchase. But it's not the worst purchase I've ever made. At least it's got some hometown roots. So what is it about Canadian whiskey? What is it? What are the notes on this? What is it? The toffee? There's something super sweet about it. So I look disgusted. I mean, I already know that I'm going to have that 13th colony and it's going to blow this shit away. I already know it. I already know it. This is probably going to be my favorite bottle that I have on my shelf. I already know it. I know that this is going to be probably my favorite bottle that I have on my shelf. Easily. I mean, I love that Jack Daniel's rye, but I don't know. I got a lot riding on this 13th colony. I think it's going to be a great fucking bottle. So, Caribou Crossing Sazerac is known for its light, smooth, and creamy profile as a single barrel whiskey profiled at 80 proof with no age statements, likely 3 years. Its flavor can vary slightly between bottles. Below are typical tasting notes. Delicate and inviting with notes of caramel, vanilla, roasted peanuts, and a hint of butterscotch. Subtle floral and fruity. I can see the floral. It does have a flowery, like initial, like front end smell. Green apple. I can get that. I can get the green apple. It's not bad. Like, it's really... And it does have that rye taste to it. Not a Canadian guy. I mean, I get it. Now, here's the thing. This is like 1,000 times better than Crown Royal. And Crown Royal was my go-to whenever, like, I was a novice in just drinking. You know what I'm saying? Short to medium, smooth, and slightly sweet with lingering vanilla and a faint oaky darkness. I mean, it's smooth. It's smooth. That's the problem is I wish it was a higher proof so I could get these notes better. It's so smooth that it's kind of like... That's the thing is now that I'm starting to get into these higher proofs, like, it's just lower proofs just are absent of flavor. The thing is with this one though, is I don't like drinking like this. I do not like drinking from these Glennies. I'm not I would much rather have something on ice. Now this, I'm actually like enjoying it through a Glennie, but it's an 80 proof. Yeah, it's low proof. It's all right. It's all right. Now, for my recommendations, don't buy it. Unless you're just a Canadian guy and you're like, if Canadian whiskey's your thing, like I like ryes. Like if there was I would say this, you could probably do without this on your shelf about 80% of the week. But me, I like rye, so this kind of falls. I do like the flavor of it. It's not a bad flavor. It's just, this is a conversational bottle that I'll have on my shelf for holidays, you know, or something like that. This is nothing that you're like, my face says otherwise. I know, man. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. It's not terrible. I don't want to say it sucks because I don't think it sucks. I genuinely think it tastes pretty good, but I think it's got a great flavor profile. Is this something that I'm just going to be seeking out? I mean, I don't think this thing goes above a 5. I mean, maybe a 5.5. I could see it as a 5.5 maybe, but it's just a good conversation bottle piece. Now, if I was more, I like rise, so this does fall kind of like decently. But now, as far as because Canadian kind of sits on the has a little bit more rye in it. It's mild, but now let me say this: if you're just like a Canadian whiskey person, and you're like, oh my god, I love Crown Royal. Okay, this will bring it up. This is gonna bring it up to now you're learning something. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have this, and you're like, oh, so this is what a good Canadian whiskey tastes like. That's what a good Canadian whiskey tastes like. Then yeah, I think this is right up your alley. If you need something on your shelf that's better than Crown Royal, but or if you're just wanting like a sick bag. I mean, this is a sweet bag that it comes with, honestly. But this is an Oklahoma Select, so take my words with a grain of salt because you might get something different in your state. I mean, I don't really see a lot of Oklahoma Barrel Select Canadian whiskeys. I mean, that's an interesting in itself. This is a beautiful bottle. Like marketing 10 out of 10. What a beautiful bottle. You got your little Caribou Moose here at the top that's just hanging out. I mean, 10 out of 10. Like this is a beautiful bottle. I think it tastes good. I think it's really good. It's just I'm not a Canadian whiskey guy. I am not big on Canadian whiskey at all. Like and I don't mean that insanely negative. It's just that is if you're gonna see me out and I'm like taste testing, or if I want a bourbon that I'm gonna have that's like gonna be my bourbon, I ain't getting a Canadian whiskey unless it's something that just blows my mind. And this doesn't blow my mind. I think it's good. I think it's decent. I think it tastes good. It just doesn't blow my mind. It is good. Don't get me wrong. But it's not. It's aged 3 years, guys. Like 2 to 3. And then it's aged 3 years. Come on, guys. I think it could be up to 5. I don't know. But it's nothing insanely special. Old Foresters. I should have got the Old Forester bottle. I should have. We'll get it next time. I just don't have enough space. There's only 2 of these in my town, dude. There's only 2 of these bottles in my town. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they're not easy to come by. And one of them wasn't an Oklahoma Select. I got the last Oklahoma Select in this town. I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't pass it up for MSRP. All right, now let's get into the nitty gritty. I have a lot of faith in this. Devin, what's up, my man? I hope you're doing well, dude. I hope you are doing well, my man, Devin. Hope you're doing well, dude. We are bourbon tasting. So, 13th Colony, let's dive in. I got a lot of faith that this is going to be my favorite bottle on my shelf. I don't know, but I'm thinking this might be my new favorite bottle on my shelf. It's a cask strength. This is a hard-to-find bottle, relatively speaking. Some people can't find it. Zay, are you saying that you can get Caribou Crossing pretty easily in your spot? Is it really that easy to come by there? Dill, what up, baby? How you doing today, brother? Welcome, welcome. We are getting into some bourbon tasting. I've dived into some bourbon tasting here recently. So, we are on this cask strength. This is 120 proof. 120 proof. 120 proof, 60%, obviously. This is the 13,000th bottle, batch of 2025. This is a small batch, cask strength. I'm looking really bigly forward to this. Nobody wants Canadian down here. Yeah, I don't think Canadian whiskey is like... It's interesting. I mean, some people do, some people don't. I saw the Caribou on YouTube and now... Dude, I'm telling you. I mean, it's a great conversation bottle. I think it's a great conversation bottle. Is it something that is overwhelmingly amazing? I don't know. But I will say that I think that 80 proof was great for opening my palate for this guy. So let's get into this. I hope this is as good as I think it's going to be. Hold up. I'm not even going to smell it. We're going to let it breathe for a second. So let me get the notes up. All right, let's see. 13 Colony cask strength. Let's see here. Give me the notes. All right, give me notes and facts. 13th Colony. All right. Ooh, 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. That's got a damn good smell to it, man. It really does. Caramel, vanilla. It's oaky, but it's not overly oaky. It's not overly oaky. What's the age on this cask strength? I don't know what the age is on it. Let me see. What is the age on the cask strength? This is a 6-year age. Ooh, that vanilla really hit right there. Well, I'll tell you right now, there's a huge difference with that and the Caribou. I mean, it's a higher proof, so it's definitely got a kick to it, but it's good. It's good. The rye is there is a rye to it. Oh man, it's sweet. It's sweet on the back. Like on the back palate, it's got a really sweet finish. Is it a long? It's a little too long of a finish, I'll say that. It's a good finish, but it's a little too long. But it has a 21% rye content. So if you're not a huge rye person, this might not be for you. I do like rye though. So this is pretty good. Kind of walnutty. Walnutty on the palate, just a little bit, little walnuts. It says orange blossom honey. That's interesting. But I'm not, maybe a little citrus, but it isn't crazy. See, I think that's where it's going to shine is on ice for me. Because, that's the way I prefer it. So, I think you're right. Let's try it on some ice. Let's stand by. Stand by for confirmation. Doing it right. We doing it right. All right, so my daughter gave me a little present that she just drew for me. This is apparently a unicorn, and this is some type of monster that's chasing the unicorn. So, but you can see, like, right there, there's the horn. Eyes, mouth. So, we're working it out. We're working it out. Ice ball. Only way to do it. Let's put a little more on it because we're feeling a little crazy today. I am insanely excited for this bottle. And I think that it's living up to pretty close to what I thought it would be. I think it's pretty good. I'm excited to try it on ice though. This is my preferred way of drinking. A nice little ice ball, a high proof bourbon. Ooh, boy! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't know if the Caribou is going to be this good on ice. High proof on ice shines, dude. I'm telling you. That is the way to drink bourbon. A high proof on ice. God, I love it so much. That is delicious. That is delicious. Caramel. Oh, man. I'm getting cherry now. I'm definitely getting cherry now. This says on the palate it can get a cornbread taste to it. Warm cider and cornbread. I don't know if I'm getting those notes, but I'm getting like a sweetness to it. So maybe it's that sweet oakiness that kind of gets people thinking cornbread. That's good, man. It's a good bottle. This is a good bottle. This is a good bottle. Where would I put this with the Larceny? I think that's a fair comparison, don't you? What do you think? You think that's a fair comparison? I think it's a fair comparison, this versus the Larceny. Have you ever done the saline trick? I don't even know what that is. No, you don't think it's a fair comparison? Why? You think the Larceny's better? Or you think this is better? What are you thinking? The Larceny's aged more. Like in a blind taste. It's not a weeder. Yeah. See, I needed a good weeder. That's what I need. I need a good weeder. So, I mean, I guess this is technically more a rye then. A light rye? A light rye. Like a little more strength to it. Like a light rye. But Just a few drops of salt water. Mm. This is good, man. This is good. Yeah, it is a high rye for sure. It's a good one. It's a good one. Good proof, great on ice. 13 Colony Strength Bourbon is our flagship straight bourbon whiskey, but bottled at full barrel strength, uncut for maximum flavor. Each release of our Cask Strength Bourbon is its own unique batch with a distinctive proof point and is limited in quality, worth drinking slow. There you go. This is a great bottle. This is a very good bottle. I like it. That is going to be a special occasion weekend sipper. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. There, you just cannot beat a high proof on ice. Like, it just breaks it down. You're getting all these flavors. You know, you're getting all this going on. I'm not the best at deciphering all the flavors I'm getting. So that's why I like looking at these profiles to see if I can match up with what I'm looking at. But, like, this is saying, like, warm cider. I'm not getting that. I am getting the walnut, you know. But, like, it said an orange blossom honey. I'm not getting that, like, heavy citrus that I would think that I would get from something like that. Is it sweet? Yes. Is there a fruit, slight citrus taste there? Yeah, but it's not. It's very subtle. And then it's also subtle, too. It says it has black pepper and cinnamon. That's very subtle. Like, that is a very subtle note. It's almost not even worth mentioning. The cherry, though. The cherry, that definitely shows up. That little cherry, it's like a little cherry sweetness at the tip of your tongue. Like, it's like when you have it's like when you have, and this isn't a comparison of flavor, it's in a comparison of experience. It's like when you have a cherry limeade, and that cherry just pops at the end of your tongue. You know what I'm talking about? It just, like, gives you that little, it's very slight, but it's definitely enjoyable. Yeah, this is a very good bourbon. Like, it's not, it's mixed well, and I can get the rye flavors. Obviously, that rye just is mixed well. I don't think it's too high. What was it? 21%. 21% on the rye. That is not bad. You know, if you're not a rye guy and you're looking for something to kind of get into rye, and you're looking for something for more flavor, this is a great bottle. Is this the best bottle on my shelf? Boons on TikTok has asked, have you tried Natty Daddy? Yeah. You know what? I think in high school, I had some friends get a bunch of Natty Light, and Natty Daddy's the high proof one, right? Like, what a conversation switch. Yeah, dude, I think I've played beer pong and somebody threw some Natty Daddy in there. That's a man of culture. I'm telling you. Boone's commenting about the Natty Daddy. That's a man of culture. 100%. My man. My fucking man. 8%. Not the best can on the shelf, but it's the best vacation sipper. Boone's, this one's to you, baby. This one's to you, baby. I like my man Boone's. Not the best on the shelf, but it's the best vacation sipper, baby. Hell yeah, it is, dude. Pour me up a Natty Daddy, dude. I'm going to town. I appreciate that, Boons. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Dude knows how to have a good time. Dude, Boons is coming off like one of those guys that you're hanging out with at the party. And he's like, dude, I got some shit. And you're like, oh, fuck, what's he got? What's this man talking about? What's he talking about? You know what I'm saying? And then this man pulls out some shit. And I'm not talking about something that you might think I'm talking about. I'm talking what's that fucking tall boy that almost killed people? That has it has like energy drink in it. What was that shit called? It's like an energy drink. What's that energy drink like beer? What is that? Yes, yes. Boons is the type of guy that said, "Man, you had a long day." Like this is me in college. Did you have a long day at Sam's Club? Yeah, dude, those motherfuckers. We had 2 cart people quit, and they put me outside, and I had to go help with the carts after I was in the freezer cooler all day. I'm not really feeling too good about it. You sound like you had a long day today. I got a double Four Loko in the truck. You want to split it? All right, Boons, give me the double Four Loko. Let's go. Fuck it. Boone sounds like somebody he's got some shit in the backseat of his truck. You know what I mean? My man's got some Four Loko in there. Ready to help you get through a bad day. This 13th colony is very good. It's sweet. It's good on the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes a good bourbon that's good on the cheeks. You know what I'm saying, boy? Let's see here. So community, let's see here. Serving suggestions, but honestly, this would be amazing, and this is going to sound disrespectful, but it's not coming from me. You got to understand how much I love a whiskey sour. This would be phenomenal. Phenomenal as a whiskey sour bourbon. Absolutely wonderful as a whiskey sour. Put a little egg white with it. Oh my god, dude. I'd drink that whole bottle. It would be phenomenal. It's still good, but just all those little flavor notes added to it. You know what would be good in a whiskey sour? What would be good in a whiskey sour? The undrinkable Caribou crossing that you bought. Dude, it's not undrinkable. It's really not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. It's 80 proof. It's it's weak sauce, but just because you mix a drink in a whiskey sour doesn't mean it's terrible. I had that old-fashioned whiskey sours, man. I like old-fashions. They're okay, but if I'm going to be at a bar and I get to choose, this is my every day of the week. Every time. Anytime, every time. I go to the bar. This is what I do. I sit down and be like, you guys got whiskey sours with egg whites? And they'll say either 1, egg whites. Well, we got the mixture that they tell us that we can put in there that we make the whiskey sours with. Did you got egg white in it? Give me a beer. What's your local beer? You got a local gold? You got a local pale ale? Something? Give me that. You got a local blonde? Give me that. That's how it is. That's my interaction at the bar. Or there's scenario B. Walk up. Hey, do you guys got whiskey sours with egg whites? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, let me tell you. Dude, that's the only way to have a whiskey sour is to have it with egg whites. I naturally go out into the back and I crack the egg and I pour it over and I get the egg whites in there and I fluff it up personally. Like, that's the only way to do it. Like, that's the only way I do it. And that's the only way to do it. All right, dude. Sounds like you know what the fuck you're talking about. Give me a whiskey sour with egg white. What's a good local bourbon? Oh, well, if you're going to do a local bourbon, and he's going to give me, like, some exclamations. I will tell you, I had, what was that Nevada bourbon? What was that Nevada... What was that Nevada bourbon that I had? What was it? Yes, Frey. I had Frey. I had the rye Frey in a whiskey sour. Phenomenal. It was so great. If you put that whiskey, you put that in a whiskey sour, I'm gonna unsub. What the fuck? Why would you unsub? Frey Ranch was very... look, Frey Ranch... All right, no hate to Frey Ranch. No hate to Frey Ranch. They... but when I went to Nevada, I didn't even buy a bottle. I wanted to get the weeder, but I was not going to pay $60. Honestly, looking back, I probably should have, but I did not want to pay $60 for a weeder that... I talked to 4 bartenders, and I talked to one liquor store owner, and they all said, that's 5 people from Nevada that said it was underwhelming, that it's kind of gimmicky. So I didn't buy it. I'm sorry. But I did have 2, and then I sampled it, and I had a shot of it, and I was like, why is this not as good as I thought it would be? And it really wasn't. Frey Ranch is nothing special. I'm sorry. I know you guys are doing y'all's best there in Nevada, but apparently nothing too special. This is amazing. You bought a Caribou Crossing. Don't talk about being afraid to overpay for something. I got it at MSRP! I got it at MSRP, Zaya! I got it that's why I got it! It was Oklahoma at MSRP. I don't even want to hear it! I don't even want to hear it, dude! I got it at MSRP, brother! Was it $30? That's not MSRP? It's Caribou Crossing, $30 MSRP. There's no way. It says MSRP is $139. These guys are tripping. Around 50. There you go. You're a fucking comedian, bro. That's funny. But let me ask you this. Have you had it? Have you had it? You see what I'm saying? You gotta try. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I know you're not a Canadian whiskey guy and you don't really like Crown or any of that. So definitely this is not in your area, but it wasn't terrible. So we just had this on ice. We're going to do the Caribou Crossing on ice just because Zaya's wanting to talk shit. We're going to give it a little... You think it's funny? What do you mean you think it's funny? Are you going to make fun of me because I bought a bottle of Caribou Crossing? Is this a new thing that you're going to do is make fun of me because I bought a bottle of Caribou Crossing? I can pour a little extra because it's such low proof. Yes, probably forever. It's not that bad! Look, man. YOLO. And honestly, it's a trending thing on YouTube right now. Everybody wants to know about the Caribou Crossing. So there you go. Look, this was an investment on my channel. That's what this was. Nothing more, nothing less. Caribou Crossing on ice. Let's see what's happening, baby. Fuck. This tastes like fucking water. Why did I do this? Fuck! Why did I do this? Zaya's just gonna make fun of me. Why did I do this? I should not have put this shit on fucking ice. Come on. It's not terrible. It's fucking 80 proof on ice, dude. Come on. You know exactly what I'm dealing with right now. Fuck you, Zaya. Yeah, 80 proof on ice is not the way to go. Fuck it, I should have drank this straight. That's so funny. It's not bad, though. It's good sipping. It's good sipping. I mean, that's a chill. After having that, it tastes like water, but give me a second. I'm working out the flavor profiles. They're there. Do not have Caribou Crossing on ice. I am telling you right now. Do not do it to yourself. Do not have Caribou Crossing on ice. It's not bad, but... Look. I can feel the judgment on me right now, and it's not fair. It's not fair.